Hi. Sorry for my voice, but I just have to be here no matter how much fever I have. Anyways, one thing I would love to say, I love your real life accents. That's one thing by meeting you in real life. And the question I have is, I know that you obviously have to hear about the differences from the source material and the series. Do you ever get mad about the changes like fans do? Because obviously people that read the books, they do get mad about some changes, especially, well, there is one change I'm really mad about in the episode 3. And do you ever get mad when you know about the changes that are made?
It's not really our job to get mad. I think, that's it. Like we are employed to do whatever job they ask us to do. So,
yeah, no, I think that what everybody has to do, including the cast and the crew and the fans even, they just have to put an absolute trust in David and Dan and everybody else, because believe me, if you've got a 600-page book to fit into 10 hours of TV, some things are going to go missing, some things just aren't going to make the cut. And they're not slapdash about it. Every single decision that is made is really, really thought about, and they've come to that decision. But that's the great thing. The thing that I love about Game of Thrones is that it's so big and so expansive. Nobody's going to love every single part of it equally. But as long as enough people love every single part of it, then it's a complete experience for everybody. But I think that certain fans obviously have an attachment to certain elements or certain characters, but we just have to kind of balance it out over the course of a season so that everybody gets enough of what they want.
Yeah, we have more questions here.
I have a very simple and short question, and I was wondering what is your most favorite episode of the series?
Of the entire series?
Yeah, of the entire series.
There's a lot. There are quite a few episodes.
Okay. You're not allowed to say Blackwater because you were in it. So I'm going to say Blackwater, just because I think that one of the things that always strike people about Game of Thrones is just how cinematic it is. Unlike most TV shows, I think it would really hold up very, very well to be shown on a big screen. It's got enough visual richness to it. And I think that both the combination of the budget that we had for Blackwater and the fact that we had Neil Marshall, who was a movie director, really conspired to make what was in effect a little 55-minute movie. And I think for TV that was really ambitious and a really brave step, and I think they really, really pulled it off. And I think that was a huge game changer for Game of Thrones, just in terms of taking the source material and seeing what, as a creative team, they can do with it. I thought it was outstanding.
Absolutely. I'm not allowed to say Blackwater, so another one. Yeah. I thought actually, yeah, episode 2 of series 4 was pretty spectacular. So that one.
Do we have more questions? There's one there on my right.
Okay, so John, Daniel, I wonder what features of character do you share with Samuel and Podrick? I know it's a hard question, just give me one feature and that's all.
Well, more so when I started than now, it was a real insecurity about... sometimes you wonder, because we live in, a modern world where danger isn't as common or prevalent as it is in the world of Game of Thrones, so sometimes you think to yourself, am I a coward? If placed in a dangerous situation, how would I react? And I think that's constantly on Sam's mind, really. I think he's constantly on his mind, just deep down what a good person he is. We all know that he's nice, but the difference between nice and good is huge. They're not the same thing. And And I think Sam often thinks that if push came to shove and it came to crunch time, just how brave would he really be? And I think I thought about that a lot over the years, actually.
That was a really good answer. Yeah,
say all women loves you.
well, I don't know if they do. So. Okay, we can go with that.
And I think it's time to show the series. So, do we have a time for one more question? One more.